In this video, we're going to take a quick look at how you can get started editing your photos with Lightroom. First thing is you want to keep in mind the workflow process. When you're going to bring pictures in, you always start with import. That's going to bring them into Lightroom. Then from there, we're going to go to library. We're going to select our picture, and then we're going to go into develop. For today, I've just imported some pictures from a dive I did this morning. And let's take a look at one of the pictures. We'll pick one, and then we'll do some basic editing and cleaning up on it. So as you can see, I'm in library. From library, I'm going to click previous import. This is going to bring in the pictures that I just imported this morning. As you can see, the pictures aren't perfect. We're going to go ahead and clean them up. I've got a combination of my pictures as well as some videos, and you can tell the videos because they have the time counter on them. Let's take a look. We've got a nice Woolfield picture that I took where he was kind of hanging out. From here, we can go ahead and do two things. If I double click on this, it'll bring me into the full screen, and you can see I'm still in library. The grid view, or if I hit G, is going to bring me back to that grid view picture that's there. For now, I'm going to go ahead and double click on it. It's not a bad picture. I can do some quick develop settings over here, but I really want to go into the develop module that I see here. And you'll notice that I have navigation, so I can then click in if I wanted to look at specific areas in the picture. I can also do things like fit, which is going to fit in that area, or fill, which is going to fill it out. I can also go ahead and zoom in, as you can see, or zoom back out. You'll notice within the navigator, I can kind of move things around. It's kind of a nice way of looking at the picture and seeing what you want to do. On our right, we have our develop pane. There's a lot of things that we can do within this. When you're starting with Lightroom, you'll see that there's an auto here. The auto is actually a pretty good way to get started before you start moving sliders and things around. So with this picture, I'm going to go ahead and select auto. And you'll notice that it changed the temperature and tint a little bit. It upped the exposure, as you can see here. It changed the contrast just a little. So what it's doing is it's looking at its database and it's trying to figure out the best way to make this picture. For underwater photos, sometimes it doesn't do a great job, and we'll do separate videos on how you can clean that up. But for this picture here, kind of to keep it simple, I'm just going to go ahead and turn up the clarity a little bit because I think that'll make it a little bit better. We're going to go ahead and set our dehaze, which will pull out some of that redness that you can see. And I think it's starting to pop a little bit better that's here. So a pretty quick example of how we can go ahead and edit our pictures. Stay tuned, like and subscribe for more of these videos.